Mi mujer me estaba llamando.
Sigo perreando con una.
Mi mujer me estaba llamando, pero yo no contesté. Porque yo estaba contigo peleando y de ella me olvidé. Dios mío, perdóname, no sé por qué yo le fallé. Yo estaba en la disco peleando y con ella me regué.
De la forma en que me miraba, podía notar que ella tenía lo que la disco buscaba. Quería que me bailara y el DJ que la música nunca me la bajara. Y se está prendida en fuego, que no se enamore, ya está para el juego. Anda sola, nunca le baja su ego. Me provoca y facilito me le pego. Y es que se está prendida en fuego, que no se enamore, ya está para el juego. Anda sola, nunca le baja su ego. Me provoca y facilito me le pego. Y es que
yo tengo un problema de alcohol, yo no sé por qué soy así. Pa' mí que el doctor estaba bebiendo el día que yo nací. Baby, pon la mano en el suelo y huéllate con el pelo. Tu cuerpo es puro veneno, bebé, tú me llevas al cielo. Tú me dejaste caer, pero ella me levantó. Déjame poca mujer, pero ella me levantó. Y yo me emborraché y de ti me olvidé. Y tú peleas una y otra vez, baby, ya me cansé.
mi mujer me estaba llamando, pero yo no contesté. Porque yo estaba contigo peleando y de ella me olvidé. Dios mío, perdóname, no sé por qué yo le fallé. Yo estaba en la disco peleando
y con ella me regué.
Yo estaba en la disco perreando.
Yo estaba en la disco perreando.
Yo estaba en la disco perreando.
Yo estaba en la disco
Tú me
perreando.
ganaste, me metiste en tu juego y me dañaste. El ticket semanal puede ser que en ti lo gaste. Me creo bichote tirando los pesos. Puerto Ricota te doy pa' ti queso. Si no perdemos nunca regreso y por eso yo me quiero ir pa' casa, pero tú no me dejas. Seguro es una amenaza, ya me creo que eres mi pareja. Un chotocho empezó el problema, porque la colcha metió en mi sistema. Quien me haya choteado ya lleva la querella. No me echen la culpa, culpa es la de ella.
Me enredé y con un par de tragos, baby, me solté. Me quedé contigo y no le contesté. No sé por qué fallé, pero sí sé que rico la pasé. Llegó la medianoche, apenas empezaba el toque. Es que mi novio me esperaba antes que fueran las 12. Que bien la pasamos anoche. Sé que fallé, que me perdone. Y si lo vuelvo a ver mañana, diré que no me conoce.
Yo estaba en la disco peleando cuando con ella me envolví, sí. Mi mujer me estaba llamando y tuve que darle delete. Y yo que no me dejo volver, villana tú me hiciste caer. Es seguro que hasta un ciego puede ver, y hasta el más santo quiere ser infiel. Leco, cambiamos de escena, hey, de RD hasta Cartagena. Eres la única que me llena, si tengo yo pago mi condena, nena. Cambiamos de escena, de RD hasta Cartagena. Eres la única que me llena, si tengo yo pago mi condena.
Mi mujer me estaba llamando, pero yo no contesté.
Porque yo estaba contigo peleando y de ella me olvidé.
Dios mío, perdóname, no sé por qué yo le fallé. Yo estaba en la disco peleando y con ella me regué.
Yo estaba en la disco perreando.
Well, that was a quick ending. What happened there? What did you do?
Tragic posted a community post to invite anyone to his bodega server, and a couple of trash people joined. Roxo and Rocket brought along their master, Zoom, to join the bodega server to try to cause havoc. I told Tragic, AK, and their buddy Nietzsche I could 1v2 them in the server, which I did for about 3 to 4 days, nobody interfering. Just everyone in that server watching. While battling these fiends, my ninja senses were telling me something was wrong. I sensed something wasn't right. DC Media Girl broke the audience silence and rooted for Zoom and Roxo, while her followers went along with her. Tragic stayed silent until another day passed and I was no longer admin of the bodega server. It turns out Tragic needed the plate game with their master Zoom to try to dox anyone he and AK wanted, including the Girl World Kiwi farmers. After all the exposing I did to expose Roxo and Plate Gang last year, I couldn't agree with it. So I left the bodega server and turned on them. After I left the server, Zoom, Roxo, and Rocket gaslit Tragic and everyone in it into believing everything they said, which I thought at the time he fell into the darkness behind the scenes. After a while, he did confirm he was consumed in darkness and craves power. Just like last year, Plate Gangers Roxo and Rocket used the people of Hater Nation as their puppets, now managed to use the bodega as their puppets, with Zoom helping them this time. Tragic mentioned one time he was just like the sick trash people of the Plate Gang, so he didn't just fall into the darkness as I thought. He always was part of it. Me realizing now he was never a good warrior.
You know we're the ones who swatted Dark Ninja, right? You know we're the ones who doxed his kid. We're the Plate Gang. That's what we do.
What have I been doing behind the scenes? I've been training and practicing my ninjutsu skills, because I will be facing one of my greatest battles yet, a battle against the group I fought by. Now that Tragic and his bodega group are in a dark alliance with the Plate Gang, a negative nation, he also joined forces with other literal trash of the internet, such as the Jadanks Army, the Jessica Messica community, the Life of a Free Spirit clan, Elaine, and the Kiwi Farms rejects, who are also known as the Onion Degenerates, all fused into this one mega super clan. This Dark Alliance super clan has been striking and attacking the civilians of the internet. Now I put my mask back on, and as what they call me, the Alpha Troll, and the Prince of IBS, I will now rise to return to YouTube. So, ready or not, here I come!
Not dramatic.
What's up, Death? It is us, the Dark Ninja and Death! Hey, Death, did you color your profile picture red? Because it used to be like a different color.
I got a different one. Well, it's same sort of thing. Yeah, it's just run with a red filter over the top. Same photo.
So I saw that. Well, I didn't catch that GG stream that was streaming earlier. Were y'all going over Monty stuff, or what was the deal with that?
No, we was going over the latest fucking dramatics in the attic and their antics with AJ and all of that fallout with the bodega and AK and all this shit and fuckery. Yeah.
So did you want to talk about the drama between Negs and Tragic now, or did you want to talk about how Tragic had tried to manipulate or like Personal Army Marty against me?
I got in the Monty stream, you mean? Yeah, because I
Yeah,
sent it to you, didn't I? I timestamped it and sent it to you
What is
because
the timestamp?
I gave it to you in the Discord.
Oh,
I don't know. It was like
oh wait, hold on, I found it.
118 or something like
Yeah, I
that,
found
wasn't it?
Yeah, I found it. Hold on. I haven't done StreamYards in a long time. Give me a second.
Yeah, I know. No shit, Sherlock.
What? What do you mean no shit, Sherlock? What? All right. Hold up. How do I add us up there? What the hell is this? Oh, there it goes. All right. So yeah, so Tragic is trying to weaponize MusicBizMarty because I guess like MusicBizMarty, you know, has entered the girl world universe and or the Fatmosphere universe, however you want to.
Well, I predicted this shit. I knew that Tragic would see this as an opportunity to try and like get in there with someone because, like he does, right? He tries to utilize everyone in every situation. So I knew it would only be a matter of time. I was almost watching out for this. I sent it to Gigi even when this went down, and I was like, "Yeah, he's trying to fucking talk to MusicBizMarty in the chat and tell him about you and tell him about Dark Ninja." But Gigi made a fair point, which is that MBM will do his due diligence, you know what I mean? And it'll take all of 5 minutes to fucking look up how much shit Tragic's done, and he'll soon find that he's actually in the frame.
But does MusicBizMarty, like, we don't know him, does he even care like what Tragic
well, put it this way, when he
That's
finds a juicier bone, right, he'll turn his attention to that. So this is what he'll do. He's got no qualms who he fucks over, MusicBizMarty. Like, whichever one will bring him more attention and more views, he'll fucking go for. And it's, I'm not being nasty, but it's not going to be you or probably Gigi because there's nothing to it. There's no evidence. They've got nothing on him. They make up this perpetual fucking lie about a CP file, which is nothing because that file, this was all to do with Tragic. Because everyone was going around.
Wait, hold on. What CP? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
So the narrative is that Gigi looked into a CP file, which is not the case, and they're saying that he's a predator and he looks into CP files. And what the case is this: they had Cecil McFly do a deep dive on Tragic to see if there's any like legitimate claims to his fucking dodgy behavior. So Gigi was actually trying to help him and like clean up his fucking reputation for him by having Cecil look over this shit. They looked into the fucking files. There was nothing fucking there. And it was like, they wasn't looking for CP. They was looking for like evidence of like Tragic's dodgy behavior or if there's any legitimacy to him like doing dodginess or where these claims come from. And it's all been spun around on Gigi now. Like he was looking for fucking CP. Get the fuck out when he was trying to fucking help you clean up your own fucking messes.
Yeah, that's what their mind goes straight to. That's literally what their minds go straight to. Oh, now I get to finally say it to Lil Boots. Look who decided to show up. No, I finally get to say that to Lil Boots. But yeah, their mentality is straight to that. Like I remember that actually whenever I was cool with Tragic and he was cool with Gigi, and Negs had tried to push that narrative with Gigi because like I guess Gigi was trying to debunk the whole like Tragic bodega like deep dive on somebody else or something like that. This was whenever Gigi was cool with Tragic. Yeah,
you know that bodega unlocked, like that's Tragic with a voice changer. That whole Roman fucking bodega.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me Tragic's doing a gay op on himself?
Well, you know that. Well, everything he's done, right? Everything he's done, including like all the negative shit about himself, even is done with his own hand. So. Going back to his original channel with his kids on it, right? That's a plant. He could get that kaboomed anytime. Take 2 minutes to like legitimize his account and get in contact with them and get that removed if he really wanted to. He doesn't want it removed because he uses it as a as a prop, as you know, to bait people into using it. And then if they do or something, he can be like, oh, you're a mental pedo, you've used my children, blah, blah, blah. He used like a lot of things that Negs does. He watched very closely, like how to earn victim points on the internet, how to get negative attention, because if you can't garner good attention, then get the negative, right? He hasn't got enough talent to get good attention, so negative it is. And that's what it is. All of this shit, yeah. And the same with that fucking Bodega Unlocked, all of this stuff. And I told you about joining the dots, even with Roxa, and being into the fucking fleet gang and all of that shit. Yeah.
Oh, Zoom's in the chat. It's tragic. Tragic in another universe. That's what Zoom is. Tragic is Zoom, but they are alike. Anyways, keep on going. I didn't mean to derail. Let's not derail the stream. Keep going.
I don't even know what I was saying now.
Well,
I'm distracted by his pissy beard anyway.
Pissy beard. Oh, Tragic's pissy beard?
Yeah, he's mouth murking. He's pissy mouth murking. Mm-hmm.
I just okay, so Death, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you about? Remember when I talked to you about Plagueganger Suede? Nietzsche's man?
Yeah.
So he wants on the panel. What do you think?
Yeah, let him up.
You want him on the panel?
Yeah, sure.
You want to take a risk and see if All right, let's go. Let's bring Plagueganger Suede to the panel. Hold up. If I have the link. All right, man. All right, Suede, come on here. We're going to see what you have to say. Is he going to derail the stream, or is he going to talk normally like a civilized citizen?
We'll see.
We will find out on the next Dragon Ball Z. Hey, what's up, Jandev? That's what's his name? Total Janny Death. What's up, dude? How you been? I haven't seen that guy in forever.
Total Janny Death. Yeah, Steph's saying that was anticlimactic. Do better, Dark Ninja. She's expecting you. Like amp it up a bit more.
Well, it depends what Suede wants to talk about. He's the one I think that should be doing the reveals on.
I think Steph wants more.
If he ever wants to do reveals, I don't know if he does. So let me give you a little backstory on Plagueganger Suede. So whenever you know that little clip I showed you in the beginning, where the Plate Gang and Zoom entered the Bodega server. Okay, so whenever that happened, the rest of the Plate Gang joined the Bodega server, and there was a couple of Plate Gangers that Tragic and Amy couldn't get along with, and one of them was Plagueganger Suede.
Yeah, the one that linked up with Nietzsche, right?
Yeah, the one that linked up to Nietzsche. So Tragic has posted like a couple of community posts about Plagueganger Suede, and I think Tragic was seething a little bit because I have screenshots of him trying to hit on Nietzsche, like behind fucking Amy's back.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. And I think he actually wanted Nietzsche more than Amy. And whenever Plagueganger Suede took Nietzsche away from Tragic, Tragic was pretty upset about it.
Well, Tragic used to like that Nietzsche used to follow him around like a little lost puppy, right? And he used to love that because he would always like, because she was one of the first that went. So AK and Nietzsche and Froggy, right, were three of the ones that were immediately like kicked out of the community when like Negs wanted to clean up the community, didn't want drama. Didn't want doxing, didn't want any of the shit like that was going on before. He wanted to like turn over a new leaf, right? Those three were the first to fucking go because they were all into the fuckery in that sense. You know, and there's where all the contentions for me lie, is from that moment forward.
Oh, Steph wants me to go sha.
Yeah,
It is I, the Dark Ninja. Yeah, so whenever you Okay, so I know you had told me like the other day when I was in your stream that you and Lil Boots, like y'all didn't believe whenever I said that she actually wasn't a lesbian. Y'all were
Well, no, because this is the thing, right? So she used to
she might
follow
have been
him around
bi.
so she used to follow Tragic around like a little lost puppy, even months afterwards. And every few months he would come and test the water with me and be like, "Can I let Nietzsche into the Twitch Discord?" And every time I'd be like, "Hard no," like this. And then one day she joined the Patreon Discord, like out of frustration. I guess she joined back up to the Patreon Discord. But she hadn't learned anything fucking new. She came in there giggling like a 12-year-old girl. Fucking, she's like, "Oh, I'm going to go out there doing all this shit and I'm going to go troll this person in the chat." I said, "Don't do that." Because at this moment in time, Negs doesn't want any fuckery. And like anybody from his community is going to like stink up his name. And he had the court case with Callie going on. So this is why he was taking such a hard line. He literally was like, anybody that does any of this shit, you're blocked kind of thing. So I was trying to give it to her straight and she wasn't listening. So I had to get like kind of strict with her because she was like too busy like giggling every fucking 3 seconds like an idiot to listen, right? And then like she left that and she was like, "Oh, Def shouted at me." And she cried about it to Little Boots.
Oh my goodness, dude. What the fuck, dude?
So yeah, they all had resentments for me for all various reasons, you know, whether it's because I shouted at them or I kicked them from a Discord.
Well,
hence, you know, the hot Discord rejects. The whole channel name was born.
Well, have you noticed they're actually afraid of you? Like they haven't really like mentioned you too many times lately. Like they watch your shit, they watch your deadly content. Content.
Yeah.
You know, I know they watch it. I know they're afraid of you. That's all. Okay, hold on.
It is what it is, right?
Right. Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
So, what's your problem with Lil Kugel?
What's your problem with Lil Kugel, bro?
So, Lil Kugel earlier, nobody knows who Lil Kugel is, but Lil Kugel wants to join forces with Tragic. He's in Discord. Yeah.
Damn. Hey, before we get into that shit, yo, who's the grandma, bro? You sound irrelevant as fuck.
I don't know what he's talking about, dude. I think he's talking shit. I told you he was gonna talk shit. Didn't I tell you? You gonna battle him to death, or you want him to?
Well, he had his opportunity to talk about Tragic, and he came up here talking smack about Kugel and fucking some grandma that he wants to fuck. I don't know.
Well, anyways, so let's go ahead and play this this clip right here that Tragic likes to try hard. So let me ask you, Dad. Tragic claims that he never talks about me, he never thinks about me, anything like that. So why right here he's trying
every given opportunity, he's got to try and pin something on you. He drops your name in the fray, does he not?
Yeah, I just don't get it.
You or GG or Hussy, those are these top 3, right? I would say.
I don't know, Death. I just this guy, he claims that he never knew me.
Yeah, but at least I don't sound fat, Little Boots. Like, all right. So what? I've sounded old since I was a young
are y'all?
I've had this voice since I was a young girl, right? I'm used to people making comments about my husky voice. It doesn't bother me, but I don't sound fat and I don't sound fucking stupid either. Unlike that prick.
Well, anyways, that was Suede. So that was Nietzsche's man Suede, by the way, fellas, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Fat and stupid, probably just like Nietzsche then.
Well, so Suede, it's hard to explain.
Right, Oliver.
Suede is kind of like a how can I say, like a storm you can't really control. You know what I'm saying? He either does what he wants to do, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, it's funny how, I find it funny that Tragic always says something along the lines like he never knew me and shit like that. But in reality, actually knew Tragic way longer than he knew Negs. So that should tell you how much of a liar he is. I mean, yeah, you don't really know each other in the like.
I think you must have them bothered because look, they're all turning up in the chat now. Are you sweating? Are you?
Is that Amy? What is Amy? What is Amy? What are you doing? Why is Amy crying in the chat?
I don't know. Forever rejected, I guess.
What I don't understand is I heard that Amy's the brains out of the whole operation. Like Tragic is just retarded, and Amy's the actual brains of the whole thing. That's what I heard. I don't know. Hold up, I'm getting messages over Sway. All right.
Yeah, Greek, no, go. You would have thought the same even when I was young.
Say what it is, bro. Say why you don't show the background anymore in any of your streams.
I was 18.
You fucked around. You're gonna find out, bro. Well, that shit's on you, man.
Oh shit, we got is that the real? And let me check. Is that the real MPM in here?
In your fucking knickers, Monty.
Oh damn. Okay. I mean, you're coming in at the latter end of the stream, and wish you got here earlier, MPM. Let me verify that's the real MPM before we continue this. But yeah, shout outs to Big Traj with the great tracks. Like your recent track, Traj, was really good.
No.
Your recent track is really good. I'm sucking your asshole, Tragic.
Yeah,
shut up, dude.
Auto-tune and got Anna Nicole. Anna Nicole put some like stock footage over this fucking.
Oh my goodness, dude. You know how Tragic always fucking says 24/7. They're in group psychosis. They're in group psychosis. It's literally them.
Whereas he's just in full-time fucking psychosis.
Right. Full-time psychosis with a weird.
I think Anna Nicole made the video.
Yeah, she made the video.
She made the video. Yeah.
I was like, man, this is good quality. I'm like, how do you even do that? Okay, it's the real MBM. Shout out to MBM Marty.
Fucking dick.
And shit. Can you believe that shit, Marty? Yo, can you believe that we got Troll Detective talking shit
about Marty?
Yeah, saying how he has PDFs.
Listen how excited fucking the hamster is.
Yeah.
You just fucked around.
Why is he so excited, dude?
Troll Detective.
He's so excited. Oh,
yeah.
really mean money.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Zoom about Dark Didla. Dark Didla was calling out Marty too, saying he was going to take down. He was going to take down Marty with his ninja.
Really? Did he really? Oh my god!
He made a tweet about it. You know, he's outside right now, practicing right now, Marty, spinning around his rake and his shovels.
I saw his ninja skills for getting ready.
So do they have a camera like in my ninja dojo, like looking at me training in my ninjutsu skills?
AK probably does. She probably has a fucking a drone over the top of your fucking house.
She probably does has a fucking drone over my house, dude. She's a fucking brains of this operation, and Tragic's fucking there right next to her. What is he doing now? Oh, look.
He's feeding the dogs.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't doxed my dogs by now.
On drone camera number 4.
That's probably where Godwinson doxed my dogs from them. You know, where he showed an invisible dog with a fucking leash. And look what happened to Godwinson for doxing my dogs. He got with the lane. That's the karma he got.
Yeah. It was wild.
Put you down. Sha. It's the dog. Didla.
He can't even do it right.
He can't do it because his teeth are wonky from all these grinding of his fucking meth years.
Wait,
Didla.
He's coming.
He's coming for you, bro.
Yeah. We
look at those wonky ass fucking teeth. You see that shit?
I didn't see his teeth. What about his teeth?
You look at the bottom fucking row of his teeth, how they're like worn away, where he's grinded those fuckers away. And these are with veneers, remember that. And they're still wonky as fuck, where he's just like grinded his whole fucking face off, eating oranges on the street and grinding.
Oh, I haven't noticed his teeth. Let me check again.
You'll
He
check
made
it.
a tweet about it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. Look how fucking.
he's outside right now, practicing right now, Marty.
Dude, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never.
That's why his whole
dude.
fucking beard is wonky. His whole fucking jawline's wonky. I reckon it's when his mother kicked him down the fucking stairs and told him to get out.
Probably got his ass beat, dude.
By his own mother.
Probably, or something. I know he got his ass beat.
That's why he calls her abusive. He calls her abusive.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Did he not tell you about it? Like he got fucking thrown down the stairs by her?
Are you serious? I never.
Yeah,
knew
he told
about
me
that.
all this shit.
No fucking way, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. So
I'm not even joking when I say he got fucking disowned and like beat up and like that's not even joke.
Dude, anybody could whoop his ass. Probably look at his fucking hit him in the head, and his fucking head goes bunga bunga like a bobblehead.
Well, he definitely doesn't like when women come at him, you know. And if he hasn't got a screwdriver handy, I guess you know he's gonna take a tumble down the steps.
Why don't you go after him? Why don't you whoop his ass?
Me? Fucking get a flight all the way over. I wouldn't be bothered to fucking with that drip. Ugh. What's the point? What am I gonna fucking do? I wouldn't want to come in the vicinity of him. Like I'd be frightened of fucking catching cooties or some shit.
Would feel bad, dude. If you like whooped on AK, would you think you can whoop AK?
I'm not trying to fucking take a plane and like go over there.
No, I'm not saying.
Mental.
Do you think
I'm not
you
like
think
a
you
mental
could?
case like they are trying to go fucking go real life and shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm just saying. I think AK needs needs you to.
Yeah, naughty Rudolph. Yeah.
Naruto, a Naruto thingy. So like, what was I gonna say? So Tragic is mentioned here about the tweet I made. I had made a tweet about MusicBizMarty that I got from Kiwi Farms. Thanks to Olive Oil posting it on Kiwi Farms. So MusicBizMarty was playing a weird song on his stream. Yeah, it was pretty pedophilic. And
Nice.
I had posted it on Twitter, and so Tragic's trying to take advantage of that and point his direction. I mean, I'll tell you this much. I know everybody would be scared of MusicBizMarty, but you know, knowing that I'm a ninja and I practice my ninjutsu skills and I battle Zoom like all the time. Well,
also,
not lately, but
whilst people were here, I want to clear up this whole fucking thing about the dating server and minors that like Tragic wants to keep running with Dark Ninja, because this shit was all cleared up on a Miss Parker stream when Grossly Offensive fucking went up there, and he even said it wasn't Ninja's.
Wait, you saw that?
server.
You saw that with Grossly Offensive?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you saw that.
I've seen all that shit. I've joined all the dots together a long time ago. You know that.
What? Okay, go ahead and continue.
Yeah, I just want to clear it up because this will be perpetuated again and again because this is what they fucking do, right? And some people in this chat are not aware that this has been cleared up. If you go to Miss Parker's, well, it might have been on her old channel actually, but I don't know if you've still got a copy of it. But Grossly Offensive went up there and cleared all this up. It wasn't even fucking Ninja's server, let alone was it full of teenagers or whatever either. But Ninja had nothing to do with it in that sense.
Well, it wouldn't matter if you debunk it anyways, because like Tragic will still like repeat it without even any proof. Like he's just repeating everything Zoom tells him at this point about.
Well, I know that, and you know that, but there's people here that haven't heard this shit, you know, so it needs addressing. And the more that they're going to run with it, the more that I'm going to combat that shit. And I'm not going to shut the fuck up about it, unfortunately, whether it be Negs, whether it be Tragic, whoever. When they're fucking bullshit lies and they want to sweep up all their own fucking shit under the rug and go out here and tell a bunch of fucking lies on everybody else. It's not going to go down like that. Sorry, no.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people, I think mostly everybody knows about that, and like the fuckery Tragic has done. Like it's literally like projection on Tragic's part, and like Plate Gang and all them always fucking telling like, I have, they do this shit on purpose. I have an audio recording of Roxo literally telling Godwinson that he wants to make a show with Godwinson of slandering everybody to make content for weeks. I literally have that audio, and it's purposely done. I don't know if Roxo passes that mentality idea to Tragic. I don't know if that's what's going on, but that's literally...
No, Tragic always had this in mind. This is what I said. Look, this is why I never joined any of the fucking janky discords. I knew what was up. Even when they fucking come slinking round to me that second time, and Froggy tried to invite me to that Fun is Futile discord. They tried to get me into our discords, and I'd be like, oh, I'm not joining new discords at the moment or whatever. And I just wouldn't fucking... Because I knew what the fucking plan was to get everyone in there talking, loose-lipped, and then they use that shit against you. I'm not fucking stupid. I stuck in fucking DMs with Tragic on my fucking full troll with him, and that's all I was prepared to do. Yo, Raven.
Hey, it's Little Kugel in the chat. Hey, Little Kugel, how come you're joining forces with Plate Gang? Anyways, I don't want to derail the stream. So yeah, I mean, I know you said that you released your DMs with you and Tragic, but
no, I went through some of them when I did that stream when I was the troll gets trolled, right? On that stream that I did, the second Tragic stream. There's the Tragic Towel one, and then the troll got trolled one. Those two streams that we did on Tragic. But there's still other stuff, and there's loads of group chats, ones with me and Hussey, where plans were going down, stuff that they wanted to get up to, fuckery, stuff that I was saying no to, and, yeah.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Well, he's telling me to drop all the DMs. I mean, I literally have like 2 years of DMs. I'll drop them. I'll make a video about it. It's just,
No. You don't work on anyone's timeline but your own.
Oh, I know that, but I'm just saying, I'm just showing people like I'm not afraid of anything, So, but like right now, I just haven't had the time because it's like literally 2 years of DMs of shit. So, and there's a reason why he hasn't dropped them. Like he's always saying, "Oh, I'm gonna drop them if you don't," but he's never literally dropped them.
Yeah, because you know why? Because his DMs with us make him look fucking worse than we would ever fucking look. That's why he's hesitant. And you know it, and I know it.
Right.
Because me and you were both fucking trolling him, and he was serious about this shit, and he's going to come out looking fucking smelling of shit, and we look fucking fine.
So, okay, let me ask you this, Dad. So I was told, and I haven't been keeping up with like the latest drama. I was told that, so I guess like Tragic and Negs are having it out or whatever, but I guess
no,
recently,
it's all bullshit. It's another fucking ploy. It's all behind.
So you think it's a gay op or kayfabe or whatever?
Look, DC's in deep in it with fucking Tragic and AK, right? And she's fucking led the charge on this.
Here,
she's been involved in every fucking Discord, all the shit with Zoom, Rocket, everything. DC, she doesn't want fucking a parting of the waves in that sense. Next doesn't want fucking Tragic as his enemy again, and that's not going to happen. And remember, it's all like professional fucking wrestling at this point. It's all like, fake fights, bullshit, smoke and mirrors. Not to be believed.
So I heard Tragic's asking like an apology for Negs. Is that right, or am I getting? It's just what sources are.
No, it's all part of the fucking look, because they wanted to trim out some of the fucking bitches that they didn't like, ones that AK and DC didn't like, and this was a way of making it was a setup to separate the wheat from the chaff, let's say. So certain people that they didn't want coming up on panel, or they didn't want in the Discord because they didn't like them for whatever reasons, whether DC, like with Christina Lava Lamp, that's the one that Negs and had a bit of a thing for before he started dating DC. And that's the one that Tragic showed the DM even when he was on the fallout with Negs. that was like, "Oh, bro, I think she likes you," and he's like, "Yeah, I like her too. Not just like the way she looks either. Like I like her personality, blah blah blah." And Tragic's like, "Yeah, you should go for it." Yeah, right. Well, she's one of the bitches that's been thrown under the bus, and it's no coincidence. This other one, AJ Lane, me and Little Boots was listening to a stream that AK did with her, and AK couldn't hide her fucking hatred for this AJ Lair. This AJ Lair, you know, wasn't keeping up with the pace of the conversation. AK was getting irritated, explaining and over-explaining to her again, and you could see that she definitely didn't like her. So there's certain people that have been picked out of the community that they wanted to throw under the bus.
I thought
no.
What I thought was, I thought Tragic was trying to gain as many as Negs.
Yeah, you can think what you want to think, and you can go by the community tabs.
That's what I thought. No, that's what I thought. I'm not saying it's a fact. That's not. I'm not saying it's a fact. You know it more than I do. I'm just saying.
No, but I'm trying to tell you, the community tabs are never something that you should go off of, right? Whether like it's a fucking essay from AK or whether it's a fucking sentence, a reactionary sentence from one of them, it's all a fucking ploy.
That's whack, dude. I don't know what to say about that, man. Like, I mean, you were there whenever, you know, before the first Fallout, and you were behind the scenes and all that. I mean, you told, you know, you advise, you were a great advisor for, you know, these people. And
yeah, and I also know how their minds work, and I also know what they tried to get me involved in. And even when we separated from Negs and like the cahoots of it all and what they wanted to do, they even wanted me to fucking like pretend to have a fallout with them just for views and shit. So I know what the fucking deal is. I know what it is. Because it's like I was around when it was even being spoken about when it was.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I think if it's all kayfabe and it's all planned out and it's all fake and all this shit, like what's the end goal? Like what's the whole point of it? To get attention?
Yeah, that negative attention back and forth. And whilst I got like, it's a safe fight, isn't it? To fight within your own fucking thing, control it and whatnot, and then get rid of the people that you wanted to from the community anyway. That's what they did. That's all it is. And they also got rid of certain people that maybe were involved in some of the fuckery, or they didn't trust enough to keep that shit forever silent, because they're going to do a big cleanup act and swoop it all under the rug so Negs can go out there and pretend to be this massive fucking victim. He's going to therapy now. He's on all these medications, supposedly, acting all like, which I think is half the fucking he's fucking stoned. This is all to paint a narrative of like, I've been traumatized, I've been harassed by the internet, you know, all of this shit is for that reason. They want to make this documentary.
So, hey, are you still there? I think I I don't know if I exit out or not.
No, you're here.
Oh, okay. I wasn't too sure. Like, hold on, let me. StreamYard's like. What am I sharing? I was trying to share a screenshot off Discord. I guess you can't do that on StreamYards.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
So what you need to do is, open up your Discord, but like, do you know when you minimize the screen so it's not in full screen, the tab, right? Then open up StreamYards. Go to share screen, go to present, share screen, go to window tab, and you should be able to view it on there.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If I were to, let's say, only want to share a screenshot, but it's in somebody's DMs, will it show the whole DM or will it show only the screenshot?
Well, open up the screenshot first, bring it up large before you open the window up. So then it presents itself as it's shown.
Nah, I better not risk it. I don't want to be showing people's DMs. Anyways, so I have a screenshot of, I don't know if I'm changing the subject here in a minute, but so I have a screenshot of Roxo telling Frank from the Geek Room back in 2021 that he caught Tragic showing porn to minors, and so they're hanging around with them now. So what's the deal with that? Like, how is this? They're hanging around with a guy who showed.
See, this is the thing. So Tragic was all involved into like the being against Geek Room, being against Petty Fam, all of that, right? And this is when I joined the dots up. That the fact is that he was trying to make Petty Fam look bad, and I think he planted Roxo anyway from the get-go, and I think he was a plant in there doing dirty work. So then feeding it back to Tragic to say this is what the Petty Fam are up to. Right, because I realized that him and Roxo weren't enemies, because Tragic would talk about fucking Roxo being a bad person, but then all of a sudden I realized that they were cool because they came steaming into that Headwork stream together and were outspoken, fucking, you know, the load of them, and Roxo and Tragic, and I was like, this is iffy. What the fuck's going on here? Because he's meant to be like all against Roxo, and then like the penny fucking dropped that Roxo is a plant in Petty Fam's discords.
Right, I'm still listening.
And then you had all that FML shit go down in Security Monitor Lizards discords as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right.
So wait, so you think that Roxo was actually cool with Tragic, like before they officially became cool? Is that what you think? Or is that what you think?
I think the line's blurred. I don't know when the timeline is precisely, but I think there's an overlap somewhere that we wasn't aware of. And it was only when he came steaming. This is before you fell out with Tragic as well, right? And he was hanging out with Roxo, and I was like, what the fuck?
Huh. Well, I mean, I know there was a little bit. There was probably like maybe like a week or two. I don't know, maybe like a week. Roxo and Zoom was in the Bodega server, and I was battling them for like, I don't know, for maybe for like 4 days or something like that.
By the quite
was it way months before then?
Yeah, way before then.
Interesting. So they were doing so Tragic might have been doing shit like behind the scenes, behind her backs, getting ready for the next phase and shit. So he's
always got a finger in every fucking pie, guaranteed. That much I know.
But what I don't understand is like, so Roxo first, when he first entered Girl World with Rocket, he was.
And why would he do that? Why would that have occurred?
They joined with Petty Fam. They were in alliance.
But
with
why?
Petty Fam.
Why? That makes no sense. You see what I'm trying to say?
Well, it's because Roxo was trying to follow me around because they were Tragic's enemies, right? I mean, that's what I had in mind. He only did it on purpose just to like supposedly had info.
Yeah, they were meant to be anti-Tragic as well. Remember?
Right. Right. So like, so what happened? Like, why did, I mean, I've asked Roxo this, I don't know why, like he had a falling out with Miss Parker just because she won't admit she's a doxer. I don't understand that. Does that fall?
But I think that's where the plant was. I think that was the thing. Like he was in there and offered up all this evidence and whatnot. And then like, you know, and then like set them up as in like that they've permitted this sort of thing. Do you see what I'm saying? To make them look like they're grubby.
Yeah, what I don't understand is why like Petty Fam is trying to like run away. I mean, I'm not saying all of Petty Fam. I'm just wondering like people like Yado and Miss Parker are trying to sweep that under the rug, you know, and they haven't really addressed it. They were just, you know, they just acted like it never happened.
Probably because like, yeah, they don't want to admit it. You know, there's a bit of that, of course. You know, and when you're fucked up somewhere along the way, sometimes it's hard, you know, unless you are being held accountable and people are aware of it. It's hard to like step to the table and be like, hey, I got this shit to tell you. I fucked up. I don't have to tell you the shit, but I'm about to, because it can mar your reputation. And if you don't have to like tell somebody something, then people omit the facts, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, I think I forgot what I was gonna say. I just don't. I don't get what's oh fuck this. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. My computer's like messing up for some reason. Like I haven't used StreamYards. I don't know if it's because I'm using StreamYards and like things
history.
are popping up. Do what?
Clear your history. Open up another tab and just clear the history.
No, so well, I mean, I was gonna ask you. So what's this like? Is Gigi like starting? I mean, not GP. Is he starting a documentary?
Or... I wouldn't know. I don't. I'm the wrong one to ask. Little Boots talks to GP more than I do.
But it's about Tragic though, right?
Well, I would have thought so. Yeah, that's what he says that he wants to do. I don't know why everybody feels the need to make fucking documentaries all of a sudden, like they're all filmmakers, which is.
Well, AP, weird. Well, Adonis Paul was going to do it, but he freaking, like, I guess Tragic gaslighted him in DMs or Plate Gang got a hold of him. And
look, I'm just saying, like, this is the fucking YouTube, okay? This isn't like, they're going to, like, get a Grammy fucking award for the documentary on some small-time YouTuber for some fuckery. What's the point in this shit? It's an exhausted waste of effort. I mean, come on. Just fucking fire up a live stream and hold somebody accountable. That's it. Job done. Fucking elongate it to a documentary. It's a bit much.
I don't know. I'm
not watching that shit. I'm not watching any fucking on the fatmosphere, on the fuckery, on any. Yeah, I spend enough time on this shit as it is. Waste my fucking life on it.
Yeah. Well. So change the
subject. Oliver,
yeah.
You can laugh out. Yeah, you can document it on the fucking farms.
Y'all are wild, dude. So Death, did you ever watch that me jumping on panel with Alana? Like not too long ago? Like
yeah, because we was talking about it, right? Because I went in there and saw you in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Day. I warned you about her, and then when you was talking because you was going to email her, and then you jumped up on the panel and you shared the link to me.
Well, a lot of people told me actually it was pointless, like behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, she is absolutely fucking off her rocker.
Well, dude, she's nuts, dude. Like she wouldn't debunk anything I sent her. She was just running around it. She was just like, this doesn't prove nothing.
Because she's got a fucking massive hate boner for Gigi, just like DC has. These women are not fucking right in the head.
Yeah, and then like she showed me like these old videos of like Gigi of like, or I guess getting calls from her or something like that, and Gigi found out through
yeah, Gigi got fucking calls from her when he was on a live stream.
Yeah, and then like it literally proved that she was harassing him and shit, and it was weird because like I guess like Tragic and them,
the police and everything because of this bitch. Like there was like legal threats like. Dangerous ones from her and her husband. Like this is legit.
Damn, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then like it seems like, and I'm not trying to like get into her personal life, but it seems like her husband was like in the background, and she looked like she was kind of abusing him in a way. Like it was weird.
Oh my God, Lynn, I know. I can't stand it when she tries to read out from her chat. If there is anyone chatting in her chat, it takes her 10 minutes to read one comment.
Damn, for real? I haven't really noticed that when I went up there.
She's like completely fucking illiterate. You know, she looks like a reject from the cast of fucking Mob Wives.
Yeah, dude. I don't know who that person was. I don't know nothing about her. I don't even know how in the hell like I was directed to that stream. I just landed in her stream one time and
well, she added me months and months ago, probably 6-8 months ago. She added me out of the blue. I weren't even on the scene, as you know. I was like being low key for that time, right? And I got an app from her one day. Was it on Twitter? No, a community tab, something. And it was all because Kathy C, who's like Glory B.
Yeah, I heard about Kathy C.
Right.
Yeah.
So because she saw.
Wait, that's Glory B. Wait, Kathy C is Glory B.
Yeah. Let me.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm trying to tell you.
My bad.
So yeah, so all she saw was that I was on her fucking friends list on Twitter, and like started adding me all of a sudden. So that's her mental shit. Just like Queen of Spades. So you know when Queen of Spades come into our chat, and we was talking about something totally different. She just came into the chat and started fucking reading into the abyss about you being our mod, you know, and whatnot. And then she started acting me in Little Boots, our channel on her community tab, calling us maps and everything now.
What?
Because we've got you as our mod. Yeah.
All right, keep going. That's a little extreme, but go ahead. Keep going.
Well, no, this is just to highlight all these crazy bitches, you know, and they want a reaction out of you, and they start atting you on the fucking community tabs. Yeah,
Oh,
you know, AK did it as well. Like, who, you know, atted us.
Yeah, they really want your attention, just like all day today. So you know, Sucker Punch, the admin or one of the admins for Onion Farms, the degenerate reject Kiwi farm site. So Sucker Punch made a server, right? And all these trash scumbags are all in it. Like there's literally probably like maybe 50 of them in there, right? And Tragic's in there too, by the way. Anyways, dude, I literally haven't like showed them any attention today. At all.
Right, Jenny Deaf, she is. She's another one of her rocker. This is what I'm saying.
Oh.
She's like fucking Alana.
Oh yeah, Queen of Spades.
They're all cut from the same cloth. AK, her, like they're all like the fucking unholy trinity. In fact, throw Troll Cow in there as well, I guess.
Well, yeah, Queen of Spade and Elaine were actually trying to join, or Queen of Spade was trying to join forces with Elaine, and it was
yeah. I said to you, because you said to me right in Discord, you said to me about that, and I said, "Oh God, if they get with AK," I said, "That's it." Like,
yeah, dude. Imagine like all of them just like jumping on stream, like all three of them, Queen of Spade, Elaine, and AK, and just like talking shit, dude. That stream would be fucking.
Yeah,
they should call that like a storm.
Call that stream Spack Attack.
But yeah, anyway, so that Discord server, they kept tagging me all fucking day, dude. They are so.
What, in the spaz hole one? In the spaz hole, is that?
Oh yeah, you got this. Wait, you're in the spaz hole one?
Yeah, I'm in the spaz hole because I told you that there was a fake you in there. Because when I told you to dip out of there, if you remember a while ago, I said to you, take a break from there, dip out of there, right? So you dipped out of there. I stayed in there. Then the fake ninja entered.
Yeah, they make a lot of dark
right,
ninja
and then I told you, I said to you, "Are you back in?" And you're like, "No," like this, and then you rejoined. So yeah,
yeah, they make a lot of dark ninja sock accounts, and then like they'll take screenshots of it and shit like that.
Esoteric dark ninja.
I think it changed to like another dark ninja sock account actually. Whoever has that account.
And fake YouTube accounts as well.
Yeah, they make fake YouTube accounts. They make fake accounts. Also, I just want to. So I remember. I don't know if you remember this, Death. Let's go back to talking about MusicBizMarty. I think it was last year. I think, not too sure. Like in the early 2022 when I was cool with Tragic.
Yeah.
So Warhammer was actually battling MusicBizMarty on his panel, and see, you're just gonna have to take my word for it because I don't have proof of this. But Tragic was also supporting and rooting for Warhammer in the chat. He was making all sorts of socks, and he was going Forge Gang in the chat with like 50 socks, and all of his socks were getting banned in MusicBizMarty's chat. But like I said, I don't have the proof of that because I didn't.
Yeah, but he would have been using. He would have been using Forge Gang, just like how he used that John guy. Remember that weird John?
Oh yeah.
The XIOJN.
The Xeon, the John guy, yeah.
And then I told you about that. I fucking got lumped into a fucking call with him, and then he started telling me about that fucking Discord of his where he's helping out these fucking teenagers, and I was like, "What the fuck?" You remember?
That John guy?
The last time I saw him go live, the only person that was in his chat that came in his chat was fucking DC of all people.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember DC was in his chat. She was like the only one in his chat. Yeah, you could tell John is really trying to fit in with them. Like,
well, John is full of the tisms, just how they use that Rustafar. they also use that fucking John. You see, they get these vulnerable fucking people, get them all hyped up on their fucking fake narrative, you can do all their shit for them, and then once they're done using them, they then turn on them and use them as more fucking fodder. This is how it's done, right?
Yeah. Well, what's funny was speaking of Rustifer, I remember Tragic was saying I guess Russell was a good replacement for me, and look where Russell is now.
Yeah, but that was another one. It's like, it's the same with YouTube Reject. They pull these people in on purpose because it's a way of using them, and they know that people are doing streams on these people for problematic reasons, right? And we're getting views for them on this side of the fence, and they're like, fuck, so let's pull these people in, get some more info, and then we can do streams on them, and then we're going to have more intel on them. This is what they do. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, look, do you remember that time when, like, me and you hadn't been talking that long, and I was like fucking wary of you, right? When you first come around, I was like, "What the fuck do you want?" kind of thing, because I knew you was Tragic's mate, and I was already
back then,
I'd already done my research on Tragic, so I knew what I was dealing with him. And when you came around, I was like, "Fuck!" And now I got this guy, like, you know, and I was like, "Shit," and like. So I kept you at arm's length for a little bit because I was like, I don't know why Tragic's pulled you in, because I knew it was something iffy.
Wait, was this when I first met you, or was this?
Yeah. And I even said to Tragic that I wasn't sure about you at the start, and he was like, "Oh no, he's all right," or whatever. And I was like, "Okay."
Wait, you didn't trust a ninja? You didn't trust me as a ninja? I'm honorable.
I didn't trust anyone because if you knew Tragic, because I already knew what I was fucking dealing with him.
But I'm a ninja though. Like, I've always been a ninja. Like, I represent honor. I simp for honor.
I didn't know that at the time. The fact is that you was rolling with Tragic was enough. Do you see?
Yeah. Hey, but you were his top bodega babe, remember?
No, but that was all a ploy because I had no choice, because I had to fucking wrangle the three-headed fucking dragon, right? Of Hussy, Negs, and Tragic came as a fucking third-headed, like, that I didn't want. Because I fucking was helping Tragic, Hussy, and Negs out, then Tragic was kicking around, and I couldn't have him up to all his fuckery, so I had to keep him busy as well. Do you understand?
Yeah. Dude, you were doing all sorts of, like, you were like managing. Yeah, that's how I should say it. You were managing.
But this is why they pulled me into this shit, because Tragic knew I manage loads of other people and content creators and do all this shit anyway, right? This is why they asked me to build Twitch channels and things, because I do it for other people and get paid for stuff, right?
Yeah.
So they asked me to fucking help them out, you know, and do them a favor. And because I felt an ounce of fucking pity for Negs at that time, because he lost his YouTube channel, I said, all right, I will. But my conditions were that they all had to fucking keep their noses clean. That was my one and only rule. All three of them had to fucking, like, clean up their fucking act, because I wouldn't be affiliated with them either. And that was part of it.
Well, I remember, so what did you think about Hussy when you first, like, how did you even meet Hussy?
I didn't like Hussy.
Oh, you didn't like Hussy when you first met?
No, I knew he was a grifter. I knew he was a user. I knew all of this. And also he'd been really fucking rude to Fedora, who I've got a lot of respect and love for Fedora. I've known her for a long time now, you know, and as an older lady, you know, a bit of respect wouldn't go amiss. Like, I know it's an old-fashioned thing, but, you know, she's a nice woman, really. Oh, yeah, she's got a fiery side, but that's when push comes to shove. But overall, she didn't deserve to be spoken to the way that he spoke to her, and he said some horrible things. And when Negs and all that lot forgave him and went slinking over to his community and whatnot, I was the only person that didn't go over there, because I wasn't fucking all right with him, because he hadn't apologized to Fedora. And when Tragic asked me to help Hussy out, I said to him, well, he's going to have to fucking apologize to Fedora before I would help him out, because until he does, I'm not cool with him.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I I wasn't like I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. I was kind of like outside the scenes when whenever I first met you and all this stuff. Like I didn't really know what was going on behind closed doors and shit like that. All I know is like back when I guess like Negs and Tragic had their first fallout back in what was it, the beginning of 2022?
It was just past the middle point of January 2022.
Yeah, all I know is I remember Tragic was really.
They didn't have a fallout. This is the people who think like they get that misconstrued. There was no fallout between Tragic and Negs. Negs, right, made Tragic fucking disappear because Tragic didn't pick him quick enough. That's all that happened.
Well, didn't you say Tragic wanted Neg's attention like every morning or some shit like that?
Yeah. And he never look. You got to remember, like. Tragic was always like what side his bread's buttered on, right? So the fact is that he had Hussey on one side and Negs on the other side. He didn't want to make this decision between. When I pulled the fucking kill switch, imploded Negs' community because he started fucking threatening Savannah's nudes and doing all this unhinged shit. And I said that I'm out. I told Hussey and Tragic not to fucking pick. I told them they didn't need to. And Hussey was like, no, darling, I never liked Negs anyway. I'm picking your side. Right? Although later on he went on to lie about that. And Tragic, Denard, he went disappearing for all of a day. And I said to Hussey, yeah, he's not going to pick our side anyway. He's going to stay by Negs. You watch. Like this. He come back the next morning. Negs had fucking blocked him because Tragic took too long to fucking get back to him and say, I'm with you. That's what happens. So at the end of the day, Tragic had no fucking choice but to fucking take his odds of being on Hussey's side at that point. It wasn't a decision that was made by him. It was made for him, you know? Yeah, so Ninja's disappeared with his dodgy fucking computer. He's gone to go feed the dogs, Lynn. It's kibble time.
Dude, I don't know what's going on, dude. Remember when I was telling you my fucking shit was glitchy? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I said that already. Very.
Yeah, that's why like the other streams I was doing was like I was streaming on my phone, and then like I forgot who was saying they were like, you're copying Godwinson. I'm not copying Godwinson. That's just like I can't do StreamYard. Like I tried doing OBS too, and like I don't have it set up to where I don't have it set up right.
You can do StreamYards. What's wrong?
Do what?
What's wrong?
No, I can do StreamYards. It's just I don't know what's going on right now. I don't think like I haven't used it in so long. Like things are popping up and it's closing down automatically, or maybe I just have I don't know, maybe my computer's messed up or something. I don't know. But
your janky StreamYards, see, this is why you should pay for it.
Why are you making fun of my janky StreamYards, dude? Don't make fun of my janky StreamYards. So anyways, yeah, so I find it kind of funny that Alana and Tragic's bodega community can debunk the fact that Tragic was talking sexually to a 15-year-old boy named Daniel Minecraft Man. Also, he thought young Millie Bobby Brown was hot.
Yeah,
and
Missy pregnant at 15 was hot.
Yeah,
plus
so
he's mod Carlos Martinez is inviting 15-year-old boys up from
his Carlos, Carlos
right?
Martinez.
Mr. T's chat, and Tragic was defending him. Right? And then like Carlos, he went up on the panel. Mr. T kicked this 15-year-old boy when he found out his age, but he was left to remain in the chat. And then Carlos was sending everybody over to this kid's fucking YouTube channel, all these grown-ups.
Now that's weird, dude.
Yeah.
It's funny how he keeps Carlos as a mod, and they acted like they never saw you exposing them. So I find that kind of funny.
Yeah, right, Lynn. Like the whole discussion of Carlos and the boy, like, and this is the thing. Like the boy fucking started turning on Mr. T, and then having Carlos around. I warned so many people about Carlos Lynn. Fucking, I've got DMs people from fucking like a year ago where I was warning them about Carlos Martinez, and nobody was like, "Oh, we like Carlos." I was like, "Yeah, get the fuck out."
Dude, they freaking they don't care, dude. As long as they have a army, they don't care if it's an army of pedophiles.
Just like how, like, I got Steph to fucking go warn Hussey when we had the fucking noodles over in the chat, and then Blazing Leo. They sent Blazing Leo to Rustifer's fucking chat as well. Like, this was an implant. They was trying to like make them all look like P words by putting all these fucking shady people, like, you know, from the boy over there.
Yeah. Well, hey, Death. So let me ask you this: do you find it kind of funny that when Zoom called Sam and Yaba, like he denies it? Watch. Let's go ahead and play this because I want the audience to know that if it sounds like more like Zoom, but then some people say it actually sounds like Tragic. So I mean, let's go ahead and play this.
I'd have to hear Zoom's voice as well.
Oh, this is from Grossly Offensive. Anyways, oh, you have to hear Zoom's voice? Shit.
Yeah, show me, like, let me hear Zoom's voice first, right? And then...
Okay, I guess. Hold on.
Because I know what Tragic sounds like already, but I don't know what Zoom sounds like. So I need to hear his, and then let me hear the sound clip so I can do, like, if I think it's one on the other.
You know what? I'll just... hold on, let me just pull up my latest video. I have a comparison actually on that.
Get with the program.
Get with the program? What? What? All right, let me see if I can get the...
Such a slacker.
I actually have been slacking pretty lately.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a comparison. Let me pull this up. All right. You ready?
The Ring Hacker Cam guy's voice to the voice I have on file of Zoom. So here you go.
Who is that?
I'm your best friend. Yeah, do you even know what you have to win that kind of case?
As 8-year-old Alyssa LeMay stood in her room, a terrifying voice spoke to her.
I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend? I'll tell you what you need to win I'm just gonna mute him. You need to prove prima facie. You muted him, which means you have to prove the false statement is true.
The horrifying sound coming from this Ring security camera installed in the child's bedroom, which she shares with her 2 sisters. For 5 minutes, the voice taunting the young girl.
Okay, so I mean, you can't really. So whenever he calls Sam and Yaba,
that's enough. That's
enough.
Just play me the audio clip now.
All right, so you want me to go to the audio? Well, he fucking disguised.
Yeah, I know it's got a voice changer on it, but I know what I'm looking for in the audio, so just play it.
See if I can find it quick. Okay. All right.
It's short.
Bear with me.
Do you remember that? Fatally. No, it was a thing for a while where everyone was going fatally.
Is it fatly or fatally?
I think it was meant to be fatally.
Fatally?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Fatally.
I prefer it like that.
Dude, my fucking shit, dude. All right, here we go. This is Zoom. Calling Sam and Yaba. Or suspected Zoom.
It's me, the dog. You think I'm afraid to talk to you? That's why when I called earlier, your fat-ass girlfriend just sat out there simulating a word pig smell that she's chasing some truffles. And the both of you sit out there like steamed out fat little piggies. Guess what? These little piggies are about to get slaughtered. As soon as I find where you are, I'm the bastard and I'm the brick and get you to the stars. So I'm like,
so as soon as they find where we are, they're gonna bash our head in with the brick. It's over.
Sounds like Tragic to me. And the reason why I tell you is that it's his accent, and I know his accent. And from hearing what I just heard of Zoom's, right, the pronunciation on the vowel of the E is totally different. So if you listen back to Zoom's, his pronunciation on the vowel of E is elongated.
I don't know. I haven't noticed. Okay,
no, but you can do a side by side, and on that, like vowels are very much like defining people, like the way that they lilt on a vowel sound. It defines their accent. So even if they do a voice change, you can still tell with accent, right, on a vowel sound. You see?
I don't know. The reason why I ask is because I thought
it sounds more like Tragic to me than anything.
It might be. I mean, it was either one of them two, so they're both pretty guilty at this point. And whenever it happened, I had a sock in that Discord, and they were all in the VC. And Tragic was literally do it.
The shars that he does. Now, Tragic has a way of doing it when he mimics it or does like impersonations of you and does shit like that. Because of his fucking wonky teeth, he's got a particular pronunciation on the sh like that, right? And he had that as well.
All right, let me see if I can play it again real quick.
Telling you now, it's Tragic.
All right. I mean, I know I can tell Zoom's voice even if it's like disguised.
Tragic had all this voice changing technology before as well. This is why I told you about that Bodega Unlock thing.
Interesting.
It's me, the dog, Ninja. You think I'm afraid to talk to you?
He sounded so much like himself at the beginning. He realised he fucked up, and he soon started changing it.
Jesus and truffles and the monkeys.
Yeah, right. Strawberry monkey tea. Like two broken fucking coconuts smashing together.
Okay, the reason why I don't think it's Tragic is because Tragic, if you notice when he talks, when he conversates, he takes like he'll pause. Like in the middle of conversation, he'll pause. He'll be like, death, But this right here, it went straight to it. Like there was no pausing, there was nothing. And Zoom knows how to like.
No, you're wrong.
That's what I'm just saying.
Wrong. You're so wrong because Tragic's only presented one side of himself to you. Then, because I've seen like at least probably 10 different Tragics, okay, in different versions, and there is a fast speaking Tragic, believe it or not.
You heard of I never heard of fast speaking Tragic.
Oh yeah, I have the layers come off, because when you say that,
onion
like
layers.
Right, so yeah, because when there's like a moment of discovery or that he like the vowel lifts slightly, he'll lift a layer and it'll be like, oh, this is like the real me, but there's another version beneath that, and then another and it just continues like that, right? This is why I say I saw at least about 10, but there's more. Like there is no him. He's one of these like weird fucking, because he's a sociopathic.
Okay, so what about the whole like Sam and Yabo traced his callback with fucking whatever it's called?
Strawberry agrees with me. You're fucking wrong, Ninja. Yeah.
Wait,
right,
hold on. If I'm wrong, how did Sam and Yabo didn't they claim that they traced Zoom's number back with that one app?
They can trace it back, and that Google number may have been Zoom's fucking Google number, and he may have let Tragic access that fucking account. You don't know that, but I'm telling you that's Tragic. Telling you now,
dude. Sam and Yaba traced their number. Like
it doesn't matter because it was to a Google number, right? And even if that Google number was down to that fucking Corey fucking right, even if it was Zoom's, right, it doesn't matter.
So you're saying that
fucking let anyone use a Google number.
So you're saying that they might have shared numbers.
Right, Strawberry. See, she knows. She fucking knows. She's always on the same fucking page as me.
Oh, I know. She is always on the same page as you.
She is. This is why somebody like months ago, they said, "Are you Strawberry Douche?" I got asked, and then recently someone thought I was 4-Wick Candle as well.
Wait, who's Candor?
4-Wick Candle.
Oh, 4-Wick Candle. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4-Way Candle, dude. That's
yeah,
like a
I get
major
accused of
archive.
being many people. That's for sure. When
Dude,
I'm just
that's
me. I don't need to be anybody else. Come on now.
I'm sorry, Strawberry Douche and Death. I disagree with y'all respectfully. How about that?
How about stick that up your ass?
Y'all are mean, dude. Why y'all so mean for?
Because you're wrong.
So so whenever all that was going on, I had a sock in that server, and Tragic was literally like in the chat saying, "Oh, you know, they're gonna act like they can get us in trouble for prank calling us." Like he was literally like in the chat coping and shit like that. Because like I guess Yaba was like making tweets about it and shit like that same night.
He's feeling mighty brave lately because he feels like he's grown leaps and bounds, that he's getting deep into the internet fuckery. He feels like he's got his chops now. You know what I mean? He thinks he has, but he hasn't. He's still a little cretin.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Total Janny Death. Are you talking about that time when Daimo went into what's it called? The Chinaman, the Chinatown Discord? I think I seen that because Ghost of Niccolo showed me a clip of Daimo going into the Chinatown Discord, and like people were like calling him a different type of Dark Ninja. I don't know. Are you talking about that? Total Johnny Death? And I didn't know the context of that.
Total Johnny Death has changed the spelling of his name so he doesn't get accused of being me.
Well, I mean, y'all were the double death. Y'all were like the
yeah, I know, right? And I noticed, I'm like, yeah, you changed that because like getting accused of being each other. That's why.
Dude, that was funny, dude. Like y'all could have been Team Death, dude.
I am Team Death. I work alone. You should know that.
Woo! Oh, you work with Strawberry Douche now, remember? You and her like agree and synchronize your minds.
Yeah, we're synchronized, but you know, it's like balancing. There's an equilibrium. She works in the pastures of the farms, you know, and I work in the grimy streets, and we do what we do.
The grimy internet streets.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so fucking shit, dude. I asked some. Wait, you asked who was scared of? You asked Daimo? I don't know. Whatever happened to Daimo? Did he quit? If you don't mind me asking, Total Janny.
He's busy cultivating his fupa.
Probably.
You know, it's fucking true too. You know, he's putting some flub on.
Yeah, I remember back then when the Daimo was like calling me out and shit like that. Like when I was cool with Tragic was like, "Oh, let's go over there. I want to meet them people in the Ralph universe and shit like that," right? And I guess he wanted like other people to follow him around. He wanted to go seek for new people. And I showed him. I was like, okay, sure, you know, I'll invite him to this Discord. I'll invite him here and there.
People always need that.
And so Daimo, instead of like, Daimo was looking into everybody around me. Like Daimo was looking into Tragic. He was looking into Hussy. And it was funny, man. I really wish I got this archive, but sadly, when Daimo deleted his first channel, it's gone. Like that footage is gone. But I was laughing.
Did the world a favor. Don't be sad about that.
Well, here's the thing, Death. You're gonna find this weird. So Daimo had made a he had made a stream one time, right? And he had said like in this stream that I was associated with Tragic, right? And you saw the clip where he was dancing to Tragic's rap song, "The Gangsta's Paradise."
Yeah. He was doing
it was
the
it was that same stream, and damn it, I wish I could have archived it, but like I think
no, that was quite funny actually, watching fucking Fat Daimo with the truffle shuffle shit.
Yeah. So during that same stream, he was telling his audience that Tragic was a cross dresser, and he cross dressed into Hussy.
No,
I was like, what? Like he literally was lying, dude. Like he didn't even.
Have you not seen? Like Tragic used to play around with all these filters and put on his community tab. I don't know if they're still on his community tab, or if it was on his other YouTube, the one that got struck by Frank, Truthfully Trisha, and Queen of Spades. All right. But he used to always like do these female filters and put them on his community tab, like, oh, look what I look like as a pretty girl or something.
Because he's a bodega bae. He's trying
Have you
to be a
noticed?
bodega
Have
bae.
you not noticed that shit? Like,
He's
he
trying.
did that quite a lot. And also Negs did that shit, because I got like screenshots of Negs doing that. I got one of Negs like as a pretty princess, and he did that shit himself and uploaded it to this portfolio fucking online album as well.
Wow, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I can't,
Yeah,
dude. I actually can't. So Death, let me ask you something. You remember those Tragic and the Superstalker videos I used to make?
Yeah.
So would it be safe, like would it be okay, or what do you think if I were to show the third one I was making on stream just to laugh at
No, I
myself?
told you to get rid of all those. I said, what, you still got?
Hey, it was
I told you
content.
ages ago. I was like, what's the
content.
point in
It
this?
was content.
He was out there fighting all these fake fights for him and all these bitches, right? That he made out that were fucking weirdly obsessed with him. He baited into fucking discords. He was saying all this fucking shit to them to make them think a certain thing, to make them look like the weird stalkers. This is what he fucking does. So it's all fake shit.
But everyone
So
knows he's delusional about that. Like,
yeah, so what's the point in those videos then? Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, just to laugh at myself. But I was just saying, Death. I was just saying. I know I don't want you to get riled up because I know you get.
No, I'm just like, what you doing? Like, are you trying to still spin a narrative for him or what? What are you trying to do? Bum nick him here? I don't know what you're trying to do with it.
Dude, your boy Suede is messaging me.
He ain't my boy. He can be your boy.
Yeah, I think he wants on. I don't know why he wants on whenever
you're gonna go all sector now.
All sector. So like so when's you and Lil Boots next stream, if you don't mind me asking?
I know, because I did a stream. Well, she said like earlier, she was like, I kind of want to snipe Negs because Negs was going live, right?
Oh,
and I was in the middle of cooking dinner, and also Gigi had asked me onto his panel, and I knew that I was doing this with you, and I was like, fuck, I can't do 3. 3's too much. Like 2 is enough. Come on, like no, I can't. So
is Negs streaming right now?
He was, yeah. We could. I said to you, we could snipe him. Like he was streaming. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on.
Can you share your screen? She left. She just like literally just like bloop. So anyways, what I don't understand is how come Strawberry Douche thinks it's tragic and Death thinks it's tragic, you know, the whole calling Sabayaba thing. I thought y'all thought it was Zoom. What? That was my mind. That was my mentality. Like at first, when it first like happened. I don't know. I think that Death needs to
what happened? I went to share the screen.
See, you got that. You caught that from me. You caught that whole thing from me where, you know,
it's your StreamYards. What's with your StreamYards?
I don't know. I told you it's wrong. I told you it's junky. Didn't I tell you? Like, you didn't believe me. You thought I was full of shit. You thought I was just like feeding my dogs or some shit.
He was live 3 hours ago. We can have a little look at that.
Can you share your screen? Do you know how to do that? Can you do it? So I can pull it up.
In place, let me skip the intro because we don't need all that music shit.
Yeah, my fucking stream is janky, dude.
Oh, fucking hell. How long
See, Linda Cinnabon agrees with me. Boom. I got someone agree with me. How about that?
Fucking hell, we're like 10 minutes in and the music's still playing. What the fuck's he doing?
Oh.
The longest fucking intro ever. There we go. All right, let's try this.
All right. Like, what do? I just sit here and you just share your screen, or what? Like, how does it work?
Well, yeah,
okay, there it goes.
You should see it and then you bring it up, right?
Oh, there it goes. Okay, go for it.
Figure some shit out, because this
he's picking his nose.
I was just talking. I was just telling Clara.
Fucking DC was farting on the stream earlier.
No way, dude. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, she said Gigi.
Like, you can hear it?
She said Gigi and Belinda's name and did a big fucking fart. When I said to Gigi it was a queef, because just
whatever, dude.
It's
a queef.
Frustrated to
been up all night hanging.
Even that gullible to this day.
She convinces him,
because it gets so many people hurt. It doesn't ever just hurt me; it hurts everybody.
Plunge.
But it's been on the other end. I think, maybe this is one of the first times where somebody else.
Yeah, if I exit a stream, don't blame me.
Somebody else wasn't get naivete and my gullibility that got me into
Yeah, so gullible. Poor little boy.
To begin with, because everything was just fine. Hey, Straubs, what's up?
Ugh.
But I'm not here to throw anybody.
He can't stand Straubs, by the way.
Beef with anybody.
Straubs is one of his oldest supporters. She's one of the old fat cows from the original core, like Jana and Missy 007. And Straub has been one of his biggest financial supporters. Like, she gives him a monthly fucking paycheck from her wages.
I never heard of Straubs. I never heard of that person.
Well, because she's always busy fucking working. She hardly pops in, but she's so busy working around the clock to give Negs 15% of her wages.
Damn.
But she has been bad mouthed by Negs, because even Fedora will tell you that, like, Negs never liked Straubs. He used to call her an old fat cunt. So there you go.
Damn. Wait, I never heard, like, does Straubs hang around in the rubble?
Think about that for a minute. So this is somebody that's not only financially supported him, but supported him in the community, as in being one of the oldest members. They're traveled from platform to platform to platform with him, and yet he thinks she's an old fat cunt. Just let that settle.
Damn, that's pretty. Yeah. That's pretty sad, dude.
Yeah, well, that's what he thinks of his cash cows. There you go.
Wow.
I want to tell you all straight from the cuff, and everybody should know this. This weekend, a lot of things that were, I think a lot of people handled a lot poorly.
Hey, Death, can you pause it real quick?
But I think a lot of people handled a lot of things poorly because.
This guy, Great Corpse, like, can you unban him from the deadly content? I don't know why. He said he was banned. He was asking why he got banned the other day. I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to. I don't know. I have no idea why he got banned.
I need to know the reason why you got banned, though, because there's going to be a legitimate reason, because my mods don't ban lightly. Like, we've got hardcore trolls in our chat, right? Like, there's Kate Winslet that will say some mad shit. And none of us are thin-skinned over there, so you would have had to said something pretty fucking dodgy to get banned.
Yeah. I just also want to point out that people in the chat, I know some of you wanted Plagueganger Suede up here, to battle Death. But this is the normie universe, this ain't the Ethan Ralph universe where people like to battle each other, Well,
I can IBS, because I fucking go in all different communities. I take on battles with fucking groups of men, and I'm the only female on the fucking panel.
Well, I remember what's his name?
That's not girl world shit. That's not Fatmosphere shit. Like, there's many communities I dance in, so I'm adept. But that's not for everybody. Like, everybody here that's in the Fatmosphere, they wouldn't be like up for that, I should think. It's not like some, IBS stuff.
Right. All right. You can go ahead and continue.
I wasn't saying anything. I asked Goat Corpse what they said.
Oh.
You made a joke about hoes being Jewish.
Wait,
Oh, is that all?
Jewish?
Is that all?
What do you mean? Wait, what?
I got called a lapsed Jew. You know, in that other community that I told you about, Ninja. You know that other fucking community, that harsh one that I'm in, where they say some mad shit. Yeah, I got called a lapsed Jew just last week as well. Everyone thinks I'm a fucking Jew.
Oh, he called you a Jew? Is that what happened? Oh, hold on, I'm not
But he
reading the
must
chat.
have. He's calling the host. Like, I don't, unless he meant little boots. But either way, I wouldn't be surprised if he was referring to me.
Oh, maybe he was referring to you.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no hook nose. I got a tiny little nose.
Y'all are funny, dude.
Call me what you like. You know, I don't validate that bullshit. It rolls off my back. Don't worry about it.
Dude, I don't even know how. Oh, I guess he followed it through my when I shared it with my community posts. I was about to say, like, I don't even know how he found your channel, but
all right, go folks. I'll get you unblocked, all right, and I'll tell Steph to keep an eye on the situation.
There you go, Goat Corpse. I did you a favor. Sha.
Steph will be your guardian.
Yes, Steph, you are his guardian of light.
She's already asleep right now. It's like late over here.
Oh yeah, you're like 6 hours ahead of me on.
It's like 2 in the morning here.
Yeah, you're like 6 hours ahead.
Why are you thanking Ninja? I said I would unblock you, not him. He's got no power.
Wait, what?
He said, thank you, Ninja. I owe you one.
Well, because I helped him out, because like he was really wanting to get on.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because you already asked me, and I totally denied you. He did not help you.
Yeah, but like we didn't know the explanation. Man, y'all are wild, dude.
Yeah, he's guardian, Raven. Exactly. She will be his guardian.
His guardian.
That's what Neg's called fucking DC one day. So, you know, she's always going on about her GERD. She's got some sort of fucking old lady acid reflux, right? She's always going on about my GERD, my GERD. Well, one day she comes in the chat and rather than going, oh, my beloved and all that bullshit like he does, or babes or something, he goes, my guardian. We all fucking cracked up. We was like, shit, I thought, like, is he trolling there or is that shit just seeped out? Like, that's how he really fucking feels about her.
Damn, dude, it's tough.
Incorrect, Bronx Beats. You're wrong. I only smoke weed.
Hey, ain't that funny that you said, like, it rhymed?
Like, the right answers only. Thank you.
Dude, I didn't even know Bronx Beats was still around. I thought he was long gone. I haven't seen Bronx Beats.
He likes it when I punish him like that. Don't worry.
Bronx Beats needs another mama, I guess. I thought his mama right now was Hypa, but
exactly. He looks for a spanking every now and again. He likes it, Johnny Depp. Stop it. He's used to it, isn't he, Ninja? Even like I always did it, didn't I? Always.
Yeah, they did have. Yeah, her and Bronx did have that type of relationship.
He's all right. He takes it in the right way. It's not like I get rid of him. I just give him a little, like, go sit on the naughty step, get something right, and you can come back.
There you go. See, Bronx, there you go. You came back and she welcomed you with open arms.
Yeah, I'm fair.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fair, but fair.
So I didn't know if you want to play on the stream or.
I don't know. You told me to pause it. I thought you wanted it.
Oh, you can play it. You can play it. My bad.
All right.
I don't understand why. I don't understand. Nobody's even telling me the severe. Like nobody's even telling me a reason. And then I got people coming in my own chat telling me I'm part of the fucking problem.
You are.
Without telling me what the problem is.
You are the problem.
It all started very poorly. So, I'll just tell you, if you're going to come to somebody that you know that talks about their conditions quite regularly, how they're
his audio, not
only
mine.
on their third therapy session, if you come to them
Bullshit.
like that, I think you're going to get some kind of adverse reaction. Or you might get the reaction you want. I don't know.
Why does his mic make that rustly sound? So shit.
I could have handled things better.
Yeah, I haven't.
Everybody could have handled things better. And maybe a lot of things could have been avoided. But no, Beth, no. Beth, you're just
playing fucking victim
Beth,
point bingo at this point.
Our sweetheart. Okay. You're a
this was today,
sweetheart. Just stop that.
Yeah. This is all like I told you, this is all to like, prove that Negs is the victim. Negs gets attacked. Negs gets his mind poisoned by people that can't step away. Poor Negs. He's at therapy. He's on the fucking Klonopin. He's on this. He's at breaking. Bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit.
Yeah, dude. He kind of reminds me of an uncle I had or have. He's always like just full of shit and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell when he's full of shit and like all about himself.
Oh, his eyes lit up that he had so many fucking viewers yesterday because everybody's lapping this shit up, like the fucking fake fight between him and the Bodega fucking, shit. And yeah, he's like, because he doesn't get that many fucking views when he's playing his fucking wanky guitar, does he?
But he's a rock star.
Yeah, all right. That's why DC's blowing him, because she only does rock stars and politicians.
You know what's funny? She think never mind, go ahead.
Look, he's got the attic sign uncovered today. So yesterday, like, he had that attic sign covered up by a fucking Biden flag, like, to be all dramatic. And now it's uncovered because, like, he's back on form, right? Got the views.
Wait, hold on. That reminds me. Did DC like was she a full like Biden supporter before she met Negs, or?
Yeah. And she was totally left wing because she was all about socialism. She's Bernie Sanders. She was even a big Bernie Sanders supporter, right? This is why I said she's a chameleon bitch, right? She is literally that bitch. She's a pick-me bitch. She's like an eternal teenager, but she's also like a chameleon. She's that bitch that no matter what man she's with, like, she'll like the music, like all the personality, all the politics, everything will change to what the man's into, so she'll fit for that man.
Yeah. I just thought
of her because that's why everybody was like so shocked, like she changed overnight or something. And it's because she is that person. She's that. As soon as she gets into a new relationship, like if she got into a new relationship fucking this time next year with a totally different person, her personality would be that man's personality, I bet you.
See, I never thought of it like that. I didn't think. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. See, I don't know DC too well like you do, so I mean. You know everything.
No, I never used to watch her. I never used to be. She was always like fucking dry to me and a sanctimonious old cunt, and I couldn't deal with her.
Yeah, and then she would always say that you were always drunk, like just to disregard what you were saying. I remember that.
Yeah, well, that's what they do. They do that shit to discredit people. So they'll say that you're either drunk or you're a druggie or you're mental. So these are the three go-tos because it's a way of discrediting the person so they're not to be believed, right? And it's a media tactic. She learned something at journalism school, I guess, at least, and that's how to, like, defame people.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah, it's a tactic. I don't respond to it. Because she's the one that's been caught many a time on her live streams back in the day when she was watching all the fat girls. She used to be swigging fucking bottles of stuff and glasses of stuff. She's the fucking drunk old cunt.
Tell her, Death. Tell her.
Yeah. Well, you know me. What do I only touch coffee and weed. You know that about me. We've known each other for a few years now. And what did I say to you before we went live? I was like, I got time to roll a fatty, right?
Yeah, and you were right. Like, I was like, dang, I didn't know you did that.
That's all I do is like coffee and weed. I'm not like
just chilling out, having a chill. Having a chill pill.
Yeah, all right, Granddad. Having a chill pill. What the fuck is that?
You press. Oh, there you go.
But there's a lot of animosity with some people that I guess I quite wasn't aware of. And I saw some interesting things today, guys. I did. I saw some very interesting things today.
Some nice little delusions.
One thing I'm not sure if I addressed. One thing that I know it hasn't been addressed, but will be. Okay. One thing I will.
That you're a lying fuckbag.
I won't be mentioning any names because, like I said, I'm not trying to make anybody's life. I'm not trying to start any conflict with anybody.
Bullshit.
But from what I've gathered, it's either people have had it out for me,
yeah,
or they have had it out for Clara.
Yeah. How did we know it was going to go down that
At this point, I guess if you get one,
because this is like a cycle,
right? So it's kind of like
no, because this is what it's leading into. The whole reason why they're going to make this documentary because they've been victimized by the whole internet.
Screenshots landed in my lap that I do believe have before. I am not positive that I have addressed them with this person or not. At this point, I don't know if it's really relevant or not. What? I got somebody pregnant? Holy shit.
Yeah, not DC.
Hey, I'll see you later, Goat Corpse. See you around, man. Shush. Have a good day. Told Johnny.
That makes me that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That one changed.
Hey, it's good.
Planned to say they changed it all. They're right. They're right. And if you were going to say my new baby mama, that would be the baby mama of the 15-year-old, which if you find that bitch, let me know. She owed me like 20 grand of child support. So anyway.
The funny thing is that...
Wow, dude. Oh, what were you going to say?
The funny thing is that Neg's never even paid a penny in child support for the other kids that he didn't raise. Now he wants child support off of the woman, that left, the one that he did raise. And what? You got paid by the government. What are you talking about? Child support. You got fucking a paycheck from them, didn't you? You had money. Feed the kids.
Isn't DC supporting him too? Or supporting Eggs? Or what's
of
what's the
course.
deal with that?
And what? And how many fucking GoFundMes and Kickstarters and fucking all this sad fishing and super chats and all of this fucking bollocks. It's all ridiculous. It's all smoke and mirrors anyway, and all of this back and forth. It got the super chats rolling in, didn't it? Next came on screen acting all sorry. And then super chat started rolling on because Negs is crying and I just shit.
Damn, dude.
Anyway, so where's this one thing at? Did I download it? I probably did. I should probably download it if I'm gonna show it to you guys. But it's abundantly clear to me that there are a lot of people who sincerely do not have best interests in mind, and I don't know why it's. You guys remember the whole fake revenge porn narrative, right?
I knew it was leading into this shit. This is the other reason why he's got to make out that these bitches are crazy and why DC's been tweeting out, right, on her fucking Twitter account and thing about first buckets and things. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's to paint this narrative that not only has he got people on the internet attacking him and harassing him and blah, 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 and poor Negs, but all these women are so crazy and they're insane for him and they want him and they'll do anything to get at him and they'll wait for DC to be out of the way until they make their moves to get Negs because they want DC out the way because they all want him because they're all crazy and unhinged and they all want to throw themselves at Negs because he's so like, oh, Negs, you know, and then they'll be like, see, and this is what Sylvana did because she was a thirst bucket too. Bullshit. Negs had no problem with the whole fucking thing of Sylvana. I got the whole fucking last conversation they had in the Discord because it seemed fucking fishy to me because Negs started painting.
Of course he didn't. Of course he didn't have any issues with Sylvana.
Painting out that she was some kind of stalking bitch to me, right? And there was a problem going on here. This is around the time that he started talking to DC Media Girl. And Sylvana was one of the first that had to go because DC had a deep hatred for Sylvana, right?
Right.
And then when Sylvana was over on E.T. Templar's channel, right? Now he's got a tiny
I remember
little,
that.
Right? He's got a tiny little channel. Nobody should fucking give a fuck about anybody being in his chat. But Negs was all concerned. One of the Tupperware hags comes running to me because everybody used to come to me with all the shit because they wouldn't go to Negs with it. And tells me that Sylvana's out there fucking bad-mouthing Negs and it's been seen in E.T. Templar's chat. So I said to Negs, somebody just come and told me that Sylvana's out there bad-mouthing you. And he was like, why? Where's she doing this? So I told him the channel. I was like, I don't know what she said, but whatever, sort of thing. Well, that wasn't his response. His fucking response was unhinged. And his was a threat of, does she not realize I've got hundreds of her nudes? And I was
exactly.
like, immediately I was like, that's not a fucking normal response for somebody just like saying like a little bit of criticism about you in a tiny
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
And that's when everything started to swing for me and I started to leak info out of the Discord.
Well, you were best friends with Sylvana too, right? Back then too? Or still now?
No,
right?
no, me and Sylvana never got on. In fact, it was even on the farms that me and her had a little bit of a falling out. Like we wasn't like besties, we wasn't friendly or unfriendly. It's just that I had a little bit of a connect, and when she wasn't shouting Negs out and he was having a spaz attack that no one's backing him up, and she was over in Peanuts chat and she was a mod and she knew that Negs was freaking out that no one was shouting him out, and she dropped 2 people's channel links in the chat, like other people. And none of them were Negs's. And I said to Sylvana, why didn't you fucking drop his chat or his link over there? Like, you dropped this person's and this person's, why not his? Like, and I called her out for it. And like, the farms listed it as like, oh, Sylvana, like Def calls out Sylvana or whatever, you know, for not shouting out her beloved Negs or something. And yeah, that was it. So me and Sylvana we was always cordial to each other. We'd always say hello to each other, everything. We wasn't particularly close. It was only when Negs turned on her, and as a woman, regardless of whether I liked or disliked her, this shit didn't sit with me. And my personal integrity, like, it was like, no, fuck you. This is not going to go down like this. This is bang out of order. And that's when I went and checked out the last conversation they had in the Patreon Discord, and I saved it all. And I realized that what Negs said had gone down is not what had gone down. And it was Sylvana was defending Gigi and Peanut, and Negs was attacking her, and she kept trying to say, good night, I'm done with this conversation. And he kept on and on and on. Yet he was making out that he had to block her from every platform because she was a stalker to me. And I was like, well, none of this is adding up. And then when he said the nudes thing, and I was like, this is not. And I already knew that he did revenge porn once before that. So I knew to take this threat very seriously. So as soon as he said that, I was like, right, my ultimate goal here is now to do everything that I can do to protect Sylvana. And that's why I told her to go public with it. Because I knew that if she went public with it, he couldn't make a move, even on a soccer account, because everyone would know that he's made this threat already. So if she went public with it first, then it would make him in a harder position to leak it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so that's how I advised her. And then, like, during that whole period of time, me and her got really close. Like, in that whole year, you know, me and her both pretty much took a step back. But
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think.
But we spoke frequently, and I've still got a lot of time for Savannah. We've built a friendship now that we didn't have. Yeah.
So how are y'all's relationship now, you and Savannah? I don't even see y'all
no,
talk.
I love her to pieces. She's great, and like
I haven't seen her around. That's why I was asking. Like, I haven't seen her. Like,
well, she went off for Twitter. She went off Twitter for a little bit, and then she came back, and she was on there. I saw her tweet something earlier, and I liked one of her posts. But yeah, she's a little bit disheartened by everyone at the moment, and certain people's interactions and behavior, and just people turning on each other, and she's just kind of sickened by everything. She's just like, and I understand that when you reach your limit, the best thing to do is take a step back, right?
Right. Oh, what do you mean, Grossy did that to you, Chuckles? What? Oh, my shit got fucking frozen. I hate my shit getting frozen like that.
No, look at your YouTube chat. You see, go on your mobile phone and look on your fucking YouTube chat on the phone. Don't look on your laptop.
Chuckles, what do you mean? I thought you and Grossly were besties. What? Today, she said.
Turn up the volume on the video. I think it's full. Like, he's got really shit audio. Like, Ninja will tell you that Negs' audio is really fucking shit. Even though he's been doing this stuff for like 15 years.
He has a microphone. Like, I'm surprised like, you can't hear him. You know, he has a microphone.
Oh, that's the spitty microphone. No, that's not the white dildo one that they have. That's the one that he spat all Victoria's sponge crumbs all over.
What do you see?
It is that DC made him a Victoria's sponge. She's like, "Ooh, I made him a Victoria's sponge." He stood there in front of the mic. You can probably still see some of the crumbs on it, right? Talking and spitting crumbs all over the thing. I'm like, you're fucking your mic up.
He slobbers like Daffy Duck.
Yeah, well, DC's always making mouth sounds as well. She's always like glugging and slurping and smacking those Tums because she's got the GERD. She's always eating something.
Dude, I saw some of that. I remember one time she was like snoring next to him in the car. You can like hear her like snoring like a big old like I don't know what it was, like some kind of animal. I was like, what the fuck?
Wow. Yeah, she's usually rolled up in the sweaty quilt in that attic behind him. Like a greasy little piggy. Like, imagine that up in that attic, sweltering hot, middle of summer in Indiana, and they've got no fucking AC up there.
That's terrible, dude.
Yeah, no wonder she looks like a greasy fucking all the time. He does as well. They both look like the great unwashed.
I don't even know, dude. They do like, is their room still messy? I remember like they would have like a far view.
Yeah, no, so she streamed earlier on Rumble as well, right? In that media room, and it's piled up with fucking shit like a hoarder's haven.
Yeah, dude, I would be careful, dude, with that, because like
oh, Kala. Yeah, right.
Hey, what's up, Kala?
Kala's cool. She's a sweetheart.
Dude, Kala is cool.
Yeah, she is.
I like Kala.
This sweaty little Brio. Yeah.
So how come DC, if you don't mind me asking, when DC moved in, was it that it started getting hoarding when she moved in, or was it already?
No, he's always been like that. Oh, so I've got screenshots of him in the old place when he had the Black American flag, which means no surrender, no quarter, right?
Yeah.
And there's a bit where the flag was like gaping, like, and you can see into the room behind him, like the kitchen that was behind him, and it's all loaded up with the same pile of boxes of shit and stuff and ornaments and stuff that he used to hawk on fucking eBay back then. This is why I said Yabba said something on Twitter the other day, and she was like, "Oh, I'm starting to believe this shit's not real." And I said that already. I was like, he had all that boxes of shit and DVDs at the last place.
Oh, dude, but she needs to help him clean his place up, man. Why is she not like?
No, but he's like stockpiling all this money. He's saying, "Oh, I got to get all the stock and I got to get money for the shop." Blah 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 blah. But you see where I'm going with this? And he had it already. And when he was living at his mum's place, he had like the garage was loaded up because he never used to park the car in the garage. And he used to say, like, the garage is full of fucking shit. And he took the camera a couple of times into the garage and showed us a ton of shit, like weird little china ornaments that grannies would want and things like that he was going to sell on eBay. And it's like he'd had them for fucking years. And it's like you still haven't sold them, like, in God knows what, over a decade. Right? And they're not getting more fashionable. Like that old fucking China shit. Only like the older generation wants that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
Just like DVDs. Who's buying this shit?
But I hate to say change the subject, but I find it kind of funny that Tragic said he was going to send me a bus ticket and he never sent me a bus ticket, so I can go meet him in Minecraft.
Oh, fuck off. He can't even afford to buy his own fucking Kratom, let alone buy somebody else's bus ticket. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Mr. delivering fucking groceries and so ecstatic that he get a fucking like $20 tip one day. You know that?
What?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Did I not tell you that?
Nuh-uh. I don't think you've ever told me that.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff. You know, little bits here, little bits there.
Like I said, man, I don't know nothing about this. Like, I mean, I know
too
some
much
of it.
shit.
But...
This is the thing.
Yeah,
this is why I will always be able to. Sorry.
You know, like the back of your hand. I'll just go ahead. That's all I was.
I was gonna say this is why I can always come out on it because I've not fucking delivered even half of it.
And what's funny is I find it kind of funny that Tragic and AK are scared of you as hell. You know they're scared of you, dude. Oh shit! A fucking thing got fucking janky again.
DWP. Tragic couldn't even afford a 10p chair. Well, you spoke to him, DWP.
He actually spoke to him?
Yeah.
I never met DWP. Hey, what's up, DWP? How you been, bro? Kala says DC is a bigger slob than he is. Her old condo was nasty that some caught in the background. She had to replace the floor when selling that condo because she never picked up the... What? No way, dude. No way. She was living in filth like that? What? That's trash, dude. That's disgusting. Like, I don't know, man. If she was caught doing that in her own spot, man, like, of course they're gonna be rolling in filth like when she lives with Negs and shit like that. And I don't know how Negs can deal with that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not feeling sorry for Negs either, so. Kala's like, I will 100% look for the photos.
Did you check StreamYards, Ninja?
Do what?
Check StreamYards.
Where?
StreamYards. Look in the StreamYards private chat. Jesus.
Where's the private chat? Oh.
Yeah, you're good at this, aren't you?
Oh, Death, for real?
For real.
Hey, look who it is. It's Elaine. Hey, Elaine, how come you and Amy don't join forces with Queen of Spade and y'all can spurg out in the same panel? Why don't you do that, Elaine? You and Tragic and AK.
Well, maybe she's got more taste than you give her credit for. Maybe that's what it is.
I remember one time.
Even Elaine might have standards when it comes to that lot. Come on.
Oh well, I just think hey, look, it's Elaine again. She's looking for strawberry and olive oil because she thinks I'm in alt accounts. Elaine,
they were in here earlier. You missed them.
Elaine's really fixed. She's really obsessed with strawberry and olive oil. Now she's coming in to look for them. Don't know why. Elaine, don't you have a man to go tend to? Like, what are you doing
Well,
here?
maybe she just wants to have a little chit chat. You don't know.
Elaine's like the female Zoom.
Well, let's just see. She's not been anything but pleasant so far, has she? So let's see.
All right. Well, anyways, what were you saying? Death?
I don't know. What was I saying? Some fucking shit.
You were saying that DC like lives in filth and like she
Well,
she left
yeah,
her-
no, so does Negs though. This is what I'm saying. He always has. He always fucking has. I got fucking screenshots.
But when DC came in, she like made it worse, didn't she?
Say again, sorry?
I said when Death came when DC came in, like she made it worse, didn't she? Or were they like just pretty much the same? Like on the filthiness.
DC makes everything worse. She's made it dustier and a whole dusty clunge. I don't know. He's always lived like a slob. What do you want me to say? The man's a fucking slob. Come on. He's greasy, he's dirty. He even used to say that he only like has a shower every 4 days. He smells it of like fucking freaky hippie fucking patchouli oil shit because he douses himself in that stuff rather than bathe. And he's got a fear of water, like he's admitted it. And I think that includes bathing.
Wow, dude. That's
See,
crazy.
Elaine's being a bit decent. She said that seems cool. See, she's been all right. You got to be fair with people. Like, if you expect something out of people, they'll deliver it to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't be like harsh always on people. Just give them a go.
Death is being very sympathetic towards Elaine.
No,
today.
I just give everyone a fair chance unless they treat me differently. Like, they'll be met with that energy, sure. But, like, if they're cool, then I'm cool. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm happy you're giving people chances. But
no, it's just that I got enough fucking enemies that I don't need to make new ones either. So what's the point of that? You know, if I've got no beef with someone, I'm not going to start some for like pointless shit now.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just kind of narrating like a narrator, you know. I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't want you to think I'm disagreeing you or agreeing with you or anything like that. I'm just narrating because I like to narrate sometimes of like what people do.
Yeah. Yeah, needless shit, you mean? Haven't you got some dogs to go feed or something?
Yeah, leave my dogs alone. My dogs are real. I think people think they're not reals because I don't dox my dogs. Like everybody else, like that, like that Alana chick.
How about that? Dude, I'll dox your dogs.
No, Godwinson doxed my dogs, and look what happened. Yeah. Well, I mean, I already said that earlier, but even Alana.
I'm beyond doxing dogs now. I've gone to harassing hamsters instead. Angry ones.
Oh, yeah, with Monty.
Yeah.
Dude, why does Monty hate Gigi so much, dude? Like
Monty hates Gigi. Gigi. He's a freak. He's into fucking the edging lifestyle. He cages his fucking like meat and 2 veg up. Think about that. Because the guy can't sit on his fucking hands and stop touching his winky.
What?
Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know about that little freak.
Dude, I have no clue. Like, I find Monty like kind of like boring. So
he is boring. He's fucking retarded.
So I don't know his lore. Like, I don't know. Like,
I called it the other night. So Gigi was going, "Oh, what do you think's wrong with Monty?" And I was like, "He's full of the fucking tisms. It's obvious. There's no nuance there. He takes everything fucking literal. Like, you couldn't even use a well-known phrase with this motherfucker. He takes everything so literally. Like you can't. And yeah, no humor whatsoever. I'm telling you. Like, and I said like." That's why he's got a big fat water face. He's full of the tisms.
So my question is, Death, do you think MusicBizMarty will fall for Tragic's manipulation?
No, because I think he'll do his due diligence and realize that there's a bigger opportunity.
Well, is he still fucking around with Chantal?
Yeah,
Or-
and he's also got that Missy Moo on the back burner. She's another crazy hoe.
Yeah.
She's weird as well. She looks like a fucking... What is it? They all look like rodents. She's got big fucking beaver teeth. Like... And fat-faced as well. They're all fat.
Poor things, dude. Poor things. Was it? Have you seen the way MusicBizMarty looks like? You know how he's like a ginger. He has that beard.
Oh, do you reckon that's why Tragic's like piss stained these fucking beards?
Well,
so it's more...
well, no. I was gonna say, MusicBizMarty.
In it.
He actually. Well, I wasn't gonna bring up the Tragic thing. I was gonna bring up that he.
Have you not seen his beard? Have you not seen his beard? Like he's dyed his beard. Like it's like pissy.
Wait,
it's like urine.
Whose beard? Whose beard?
Tragic. Like you just said, like MBM has a ginger beard, right? Well, like if you look at Ginger's fucking beard, Tragic, it's gone like, yeah, it's like he soaked it in urine.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that Tragic, doesn't he dye his beard? Like that's kind of weird.
I don't know.
It looks like he dyes
he's
it.
Probably got a load of white in it. Oh, you might be right. Because he's got a load of fucking grey in it or some shit. Because he's got no hair. He's got no hair as well. Because I showed the screenshots on that Tragic stream that I did, right? Where he's got a bald head. This is why he's always with the fucking do-rags and the fucking baseball caps. Because he's actually bald underneath all that mess.
All right, I'm gonna invite Chuckles because I don't even know how Chuckles got in. Wait a minute, that's not Chuckles. That's not the real Chuckles. Waiting in the backstage. What was I gonna say? No, I was gonna say MusicBizMarty looks like Alex from Predator Poachers. Have you not seen Alex from Predator Poachers? Like he looks exactly like him.
I use MBM's face in my one of my thumbnails. You know that stream that I did that said nuts, and I've just put everybody's fucking faces in there because everybody was acting mental that week. Everyone, like there was shit kicking off in all directions, in all corners, right? And me and Little Boots was like, who are we going to stream about? I was like, I don't know, they're all fucking nuts. So then I just like put them all in there. Yeah, I put his face in there with what's her name? Foodie Beauty as well. I put her fucking face in there. I put everyone's face in there. Everyone got a fucking nut.
Dude, I like your thumbnails, dude. Your thumbnails are like, they're fucking crazy as hell, dude.
I know, they're pretty distinct, aren't they? Like you can kind of tell one of my thumbnails by now.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, there's no way Lil Boots made that. I know you made that for your Deadly Content channel. It's
but like
funny,
often I get her like she'll pick the music or what. Like there's other elements that she does as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like you both have your different strengths or whatnot, or there's different jobs to be done when you run a channel together. So whilst I'm doing that, she does other shit. Do you know what I mean? It all like equals out. We're a team.
Y'all are a team, man. I'm
glad. Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. Because what's the point in being a team if you're not going to be one? Do you know what I mean by that?
Explain, elaborate.
No, I won't.
What?
No. Stop being so fucking tarded.
Okay, so like, I remember when Lil Boots, when y'all first stream, I remember she was like really shy and like timid. And now, like,
she's never been shy. See, I've known Little Boots forever, right? And me and her used to hang over in our friend's little channel where it was me, her, Christina, and a couple other people would kick it. Oh, he's fucked off, but I'll carry on anyway. We used to kick it over there. Yeah, she was never quiet. She just like got to be around the right people, I guess, or certain people you're more prolific with, right? You know, you gel better with. I don't know. Yeah, no, she was always chatty. Because me and her and Michael, we all used to do...
Hey, what's going on? Hello. Hello.
Who's that? What's going on?
I think I'm glitching. I'm glitching.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I say I'm glitching. I think I'm glitching.
Yeah, I think
Death, why are you jumping up and down? you doing jumping up and down, Death? What are you doing?
I can't help it, you know.
Hey, look, it's a Chuckles impersonator. Someone wants to be you, Chuckles. It looks like somebody's trying to be a trans.
Wait, you know the real Chuckles? You know what the real Chuckles sounds like then, I take it, or what?
No, I don't. I never heard Chuckles' voice, actually. I don't even.
So how would you fucking know then?
Chuckles just appeared in a server one time, like, battling, like, people.
They
and I was
seem
like,
alright. What's wrong with them? They seem okay.
No, I didn't say nothing about Chuckles. I'm just saying, like, Chuckles came in one time and
You're
like,
harsh. Why are you so fucking harsh, Ninja?
You let me finish what I was saying. I was gonna say she's. Death, you're wild, dude. You're wild. Yeah. See, that guy has a man's voice. It's probably Blaine. I don't know. So yeah, it's you know, it's getting late. I gotta go feed my dogs. My dogs need to go to sleep afterwards, and my dogs gotta snore. You know, they gotta snore peacefully. And I know you people, you know, you guys want to see my dogs sleep, but that's literally dogs see my dogs. So Death, it was good. It was good streaming with you. It was fun times.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so everybody else, everybody in the chat, y'all have a good night. Don't get into trouble. Yeah, battle the good fight. Fight the good fight. You know, be a warrior of light. Don't be a warrior of darkness. You know, because being a warrior of darkness doesn't get you nowhere. Doesn't get you nowhere good. Just be a warrior of light. Is that?
Yeah, the dogs are fat, Keller. They're fat fucks. He doesn't feed them night and day.
My dogs are not fat.
He never has to take them for fucking walks. He just rolls them down the street.
You're making fun of my dogs.
Because you know it's true. You're in the fat atmosphere now. You got fat dogs.
Y'all are wild, dude. Anyways, okay, chat. Well, I guess I'll see you later. Sha.
Gotta stop sharing the screen.